Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, this is Dave Bolduc with Dowdella Valley. Just wanted to talk to you about buyer consultations this afternoon. So I just left an appointment with a buyer. We went and looked at a couple different houses. This is the first time I had met her. We've talked on the phone multiple times, texted, but we really didn't know each other. Didn't really know exactly what we wanted. So we looked at a couple houses and had this discussion called a buyer consultation. And what is it? Why are we doing it? So what it is, it's a meeting between the realtor and the buyer. You're trying to figure out what kind of house we're looking for, what's the timeline, all that stuff, and get a sense for each other. Could happen anywhere. Could be in the realtor's office. It could be at the local coffee shop. It could be at a house. In this case, it was at a house. And I learned things that I didn't know about the client before. So we went through the process, and one of the things I had her do was fill out this form here. Sorry for sticking that in my face. It gives her an opportunity to tell me these are the things that I'm looking for in the house, and that's part of the why. The why is so that three things really. It's to get a feel for each other. Is this an agent that I want to work with? Is this a buyer that I want to work with? The second thing is to understand what is the buyer really looking for. And the third thing is how does that interaction going to work? Are you someone who likes to text? Is there someone like to talk on the phone? If you don't like talking on the phone, and me as a realtor, that's what I do is talk on a phone, I'm gonna drive you crazy, and I don't want that. So the important things are really getting understanding, holding an interview with that agent. Is that the right agent for you? That's that first thing, right? Getting a feel for each other, getting to know each other. And then communicating to the agent, here are the criteria for the house that I'm looking for. I want to be in Hamden, or I want to be in New Haven, whatever town, whatever neighborhood. I want a split level. I want a ranch. I want 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. All those different criteria, that helps the realtor to really narrow down what house you're looking for. And if you do that well, if the realtor helps you go through that process well, you can find those houses quickly. You're not going to waste your time going and looking at dozens of houses that just don't fit what you're looking for. And then that last piece is that interpersonal and really learning how things are going and how things are going to work as you work together. You're buying a house, for most people, including me, certainly me, it's the biggest purchase you're ever going to make. So you want the solid person on your team. You want to be able to work with them. You know, I think about it this way. If you look back to when you were in elementary school and you're out playing on the playground and you were going to play kickball or whatever, did you want the best players on your team or the worst players? I wanted the best players because I wanted to win. And the stakes here buying a house are much bigger. So that buyer consultation with that realtor is very important. Please make sure that you do have one with your realtor. Have those discussions, understand what you're looking for, and you don't have to when you start, but when you finish, you should have a pretty good idea. And then understand how that realtor works and decide, is that the right realtor for you? The final piece of that buyer consultation should be signing a buyer-broker agreement if you decide to move forward. I'm not going to dig into the buyer-broker agreement. That's a whole discussion in and of itself. I'm going to talk about that later. But that's the next step in the process, is signing that buyer-broker agreement so that you can then start looking at houses with that realtor and figure out which house you're going to buy. So hopefully that's helpful. Give me a call, 203-464-1479. If you have any questions, you can reach me on here. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.